I'm Edie Lush, and I'm here at the Hub Pavilion in Copenhagen. Very pleased to be joined by a fellow Californian, Susan Jenkins. She's at the Engergy Biosciences Institute at UC Berkeley. I actually went to UCLA, I have to confess. But tell me a little bit about why you're here in Copenhagen.
So I'm here to share some information about two different programs. One is a sub-program under the institute I work with. The Engergy Biosciences Institute is a 10-year institute, a model, we feel, for corporate academic partnerships. And we're funded by BP on the corporate side, and this is a partnership with 3 academic partners: the University of Illinois, the University of California, Berkeley, and the Lawrence Berkeley National Lab, right up the hill from Berkeley. And we're focusing there on applying biology to the energy sector overall. Our initial focus will be most heavily in the area of lignocellulosic biofuels.
These are the more advanced biofuels.
They are. We're using new technologies, focusing on biomass, not on starch-based or direct sugar conversion to ethanol. So from those efforts, we've also developed in our outreach efforts, we're participating with some other groups from around the world to develop the Global Biorenewables Research Society. And this group was launched last May in Lisbon. We have participation from, as I said, all over the world: Australia, Brazil, Chile, the Netherlands, the UK, the United States, to bring together experts in the area of biorenewables to provide unbiased research assessments, or assessments on research to inform those involved in making policies in this area.
So tell me a little bit about how you think biofuels have developed and where we are now, and where you think, how you think they might fit into the renewable energy spectrum.
Well, for the plans under the renewable fuels mandates in the United States call for a significant contribution of lignocellulosic biofuels. And if we're to meet that call, we're going to have to make smarter decisions on what types of crops we can grow, where we can grow them, how we're going to grow them. And it needs to be economically feasible and sustainable. So that's just in the United States. Now, if we look globally, there are a lot of other countries, for issues of energy security and economic reasons, that also want to generate their own fuels by biofuels. And it grows even beyond just a fuel perspective when you look at the fact that all of these, that biomass can then serve as the basis for a lot of other products that we generate from petroleum.
Biofuels have gotten bad press, and still I think suffer from people who are thinking about the first generation of biofuels and what's happened as a result of food and that kind of thing, and growing crops specifically, cutting down forests in order to grow some of these crops. Tell me how the argument has moved on.
Well, we're trying to address those issues. So I should also say that the Engergy Biosciences Institute is not about biofuels or bust. We're there to do the research in this area to find out if it is a way to move forward, and if so, the best way to move forward. With that in mind, with our research reaching into the economics of biofuels, the environmental issues, and the food versus fuel issues falls under societal impacts. We're trying to determine the best ways to move forward, the best crops to use, the best end product as a fuel, and whether or not that can be done on marginal land or reclaimed agricultural land. Those are the types of studies we're doing, and we've got some global modeling efforts that are ongoing to help us answer those questions. The message in the past has been negative from some, but we're also trying to use the science to really to get the facts straight, so it's not based so much on opinion as it has been in the past.
Susan, thanks very much for coming along to the Hub Pavilion here in Copenhagen.
Thank you.
To talk to us, and I'm Edie Lush.